everyone and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making an apple cream cheese Danish. So let's get started. You're going to need a 9x13 pan sprayed with cooking spray. You're going to need 2 containers of the crescent rolls, 2 of the, I think that's 21 ounce, I really can't see it. Let me get my glasses on. So what happens when you get old, guys. 21 ounce. So you need 2 21-ounce cans of apple pie filling or any pie filling of your choice. You're going to need powdered sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, and 2 packages of softened cream cheese. Now what we're going to do is make sure, I think I said set your oven at 375 if I didn't do that now. So now you're going to unroll your crescent rolls. And I'm going to try my best to kind of keep these together. Now, I know that Walmart sells the crescent roll sheets. Those are fantastic. You wouldn't barely need to roll anything. I have to use these up. That's why I'm making this. Because I had a bunch of crescent roll cans in my refrigerator. So I'm just going to have to kind of do it my own. So what I'm doing is I'm unrolling this, kind of trying to get it so that I can roll it out a little bit. Shouldn't need to do it too much. Just kind of roll that out, and then you want to put your pieces together.
Seal up all your perforations.
Exactly. Thank you, Jackie. Okay. All the directions will be below, guys, so don't worry. And it's very easy. So then I'm going to put a piece of wax paper over the top of this, and I'm just going to kind of roll it out just a little bit to get it to fit the bottom of my pan. Now, I cheated a little bit, and I'm going to tell you how to cheat. Turn your pan over. Take your wax paper and just do from end to end, okay? Do 2 sheets like that. That'll tell you how far you need to go for your pan. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't fit 100%, it really doesn't matter. Just make sure it covers the bottom of the pan, okay?
Remember, this is the bottom. This is the part that never sees daylight again.
And it doesn't even matter if it was, our top's going to be the same way. We're going to be covering it with butter and cinnamon. So you're not even going to see the tops. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top piece off. And now I'm going to try and lay this into my pan. Like this. Okay.
Sometimes it's easier said than done.
Yeah, you just gotta work with it.
This one isn't going too bad.
So I kind of overrolled mine, but I'm not worried about it.
Hey, more dough.
Exactly. That's my way of thinking. I love dough. Both kinds of dough. Alright, I'm just trying to get this off gently. Don't worry about this. We can use this part to fill in the holes on the bottom part. And the reason I kind of made this over a little bit is I'm going to under-roll the size I need for the top, and that way I can put these 2 together and pinch it a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to grab a knife. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this off and fill in my places where I need it. Okay. And like I said, don't worry about it being perfect. It will be fantastic. Okay?
It really doesn't care.
I know they say you eat with your eyes, but sometimes just doesn't work out that way. Now I'm just kind of pushing it against the side so that it doesn't go underneath my dough. And I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off on this corner. I want to make sure these seams are really tight. Okay. just gonna double my seams. Just do this right here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let me cut this one corner. I don't like that up on the corner like that. And I'm just going to fill this in. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like inside. Like I said, mine is not perfect. Believe me, it's not. But it doesn't matter.
It gets covered with cream cheese.
You just want to make sure that your sides are really tight, so that the filling doesn't go below it. Okay, and there's mine. See? Alright, let me wash my hands real quick, and we'll move on. Alright, so in a mixing bowl, you're going to put your 2 packages of softened cream cheese. Three-quarters cup of powdered sugar. Okay. And now we're going to mix this. What did I do with my, oh, it's on it. But I did remember to plug it in. Alright, so we're going to start out slow. Start getting this mixed in, then we'll add the vanilla. Alright, now we're going to add 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Now don't worry, it's not too much. You really have very little underlying flavor other than for the apple pie filling. So this is going to be layered flavoring, okay? And now we're just going to mix this until everything's nice and creamy. Alright, once your cheese mixture is nice and smooth, and it doesn't take long, you guys, this is going to be a really quick dessert. The only thing is you need to let it sit and cool completely before you cut it. So keep that in mind. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this cheese mixture over the crescent roll on the bottom. I know a lot of you have been canning. Maybe you can some apple pie filling. This would be perfect, or peach pie filling. Either or would be delicious. Okay. Now I'm just going to spread that out evenly on the bottom. While you watch me do this, please subscribe down below and hit that notification button, and you'll get notified every time we put a new video, which is about 3 times a week. And tell your friends to subscribe. It really does help us with the algorithm in this weird world. Okay, I'm just kind of flattening this out now that I got it all spread to the sides. You just want to make sure it's an even amount of cream cheese all over the bottom. You don't want to have a big bite of cream cheese in one and none in the other. Okay. Alright, let me just rinse this off. Here, let me just put it in there. It's a lot of cheese.
That's a bite.
So let me just rinse this off and then we'll go on to the next step. Now, you're going to take your 2 cans of pie filling and we're going to put it over our cream cheese mixture. This smells so good. Just kind of spread it out evenly. Jack was worried I didn't need 2 cans.
Well, you know, I didn't. I drive the camera. You know?
That's right. Drive the camera. Okay, so I'm just going to spread this out evenly again. Now we're going to roll out our second crescent top. Let me wipe that off a little bit. Alright, now I got my top crust on. All I did was I didn't roll it out as long as the first one. I made it a little bit shorter. I just laid it in there, and then I took the smaller sides that were up and I just cut them off and put them on each longer side. It worked out perfect. Now you're going to take 1 stick of butter, melted, and we're going to pour it over the top of our crescent dough. Just like this. I'm just going to kind of move it around. And then you're going to take 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and we're going to sprinkle it over the top. And I'm just going to put the cinnamon in my hand and do it with my finger so I don't get it all in one place.
No big lumps.
No big lumps.
Do it again.
Alright, and this is going to go into our oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Alright, so I just pulled this out of the oven. I set my timer for 30 minutes. I let it go to 30 minutes. I would start checking it at 25 minutes. This is a little bit, you'll see it's brown, and it is brown from the cinnamon sugar, but your actual crust is brown. But what I'm thinking is maybe they want it to be a little bit more crispy because of the wetness of the apples. Once this sits and cools down, we're going to put it in the refrigerator, and that'll kind of soak up a lot of that moisture in this dish. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.